fine, you won't listen, I'm sick of this.
Oh, you're sick of it. You know, I could do something. I could do some real damage. But then I'd have to care, wouldn't I? And I just don't.
So everyone's still alive then? Brilliant. Job done.
Chance up. Aaron's upset. It's leg day.
Oh, blue flipping in.
Kate, I know you hate us right now, but she wants us to go looking.
Yeah, it's alright. Come on, get the map.
It's a loose interpretation, yeah. Festering nicely, thank you. Alright, yeah, it's how we work. Hot and cold. I want to kill him and I'll also kill for him. I know that makes no sense. Alright, so my big surprise is getting to watch you take a nap.
Sorry. What's that one with it?
Alright, so no, very different than Christmas, yeah?
No, just open it. I'll get you a proper present for Christmas Day.
It's really lovely. It's just
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and I'm giving you all of the welcomes for joining us today here at this event brought to you by the TGC Network. And we are just about ready, folks, to get underway. First round action is coming at you now. Let's get down to that first tee.
and I just assumed I'm not serious yet, are we still?
Listen, come on, it's not a ring or anything, is it?
And there you have it, folks. First drive of the event.
Yeah, okay.
I'll leave it to her.
I think she'll be pleased with that one from 200 yards away.
Look at it now.
We should give up before we get caught.
Or we could take it for a spin and dump it. Best chance for dragon when we think it's ours.
Too late, she's behind.
Hilarious.
Step away from the car. Now.
Okay, well, it was
And
nice
this is a
to
4-iron.
go off, I guess.
Yeah, and there'll be another one that didn't use the attitude.
Listen, we spent ages
Get
playing.
away from the car, or I will skin you both alive.
And she's got that putter coming out now. And this is for birdie.
You really did need to cook up an audition for my benefit. You had me at the death's stare. What are you talking about?
The panto. Andrea mentioned you might be interested in filming it with Amanda.
What?
Oh, and it just didn't drop.
Wrong.
And this one's about 3 feet from the cup.
I'll be billing your parents for the damage.
And that par putt will drop. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store.
We're at Scrapyard. Robert's car's not here. So he could be anywhere. Looking for him, so they'll find him. Not going to be needle in a haystack or anything.
And I think she'll like that one. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Well, turns out that one is safely on the green. This one's about 7 feet away. Ooh. And this one's for par. And that one will drop. And after that hole, she's going to stay right where she is, even par. And now the third hole tee off. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt.
Stay with us on ITV. We're back in Emmerdale in half an hour.
Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And for the par. And our leader is currently sitting at 12 under par. All right, here's the fourth hole.
As much as the rest of us are watching you enjoy it.
Well, how can you not? You know, I never ever thought this stuff would happen to me. Certainly not at 62 and 3/4 years old. So it's absolutely amazing. You know, I began the year with Oscar stuff and ended up being installed. So it'll never happen again.
Okay, this one's looking pretty good.
And Donald, what's the plans for Christmas? Are you heading back to Dublin? Is there going to be pints with the old man, or what's the crack?
Hopefully, yeah. Get home and family and friends and all the good stuff that makes it important. Yeah. Well, there's my dad. There we go. That's me there. There's my dad.
Brenda, I mean, they say in Ireland it's actually illegal to be famous. So whenever you go back home to Dublin and you're part of the biggest film in the world, do people just treat you as, how you doing? What's the crack? Or
Yeah, generally people are pretty all right. Yeah. I think Ireland's a good
I think she'll be liking that one.
you know, to do this job and kind of live pretty all right. Yeah. People aren't too crazy. Other people looking for it. Yeah. I don't like that.
until you have a pint.
Yeah, and then it gets white hot.
We've got the Monster Inc. series coming up. Yes. Yeah, very excited.
Wow.
And that's the series, isn't it?
And can you tell us anything about that, or is it embargoed?
It's embargoed. I know.
And I think she'll be liking that one. And this putt's for birdie. And she's moving up on the leaderboard after that one. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us.
Who?
It gets bigger every year. There we go.
And this is Amy's daughter Verity playing the well-known nativity role, the Christmas dance.
Oh, wow.
And this is Chris dressed as
It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
Lord at the nativity play at St. James's Church last week. We will say a prayer for all on
And about 235 to the pin from here.
We've got this one. We just quickly got to show you this one. Here it is from Granny Sue. This is her grandson Ted, dressed as father, our very special Peaky Blinder. There you go.
I love your face. So
Have you seen the Peaky Blinders? That's not sweet.
pretty sure that's the 5 wood. Yeah, that's not very good as far as approach shots go. And that's kind of weird. She's been hitting the greens pretty good today. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. And that one will drop for birdie. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And moving on to the 6th here. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And about 215 yards out from here. And this one is on the green with a lengthy putt ahead.
Bit scared about this blanket. I'm a little bit scared to start this blanket. Don't know if I can do it.
Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And they will stay in 9th place on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 4 iron here. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green.
You really think you wouldn't notice, huh? Him and Sharon sneaking behind your back. Okay. Explain the next one. I found Sharon's necklace on your table. When she stayed over for a couple of nights when her Max did that wife swap thing. She must have dropped it.
And tapping in for par. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And she's also tied for 9th on the leaderboard. Yeah, she'll probably be liking that. And about 155 yards out.
I just take a step back for a minute. If you're wrong, and he is innocent, and you do him in, then you're taking both of us down with you. Is that how you want to do this?
And going with the 9 iron. I think she's going to like that one. And this is about a 4-footer. And that one drops for the birdie. All right, and they'll stay in 9th place in the leaderboard after that hole.
You got something there?
Let me guess. Jewelry.
But you actually don't wear jewelry these days.
It's still a nice pearl.
And this drive's just smoking, folks.
I was going to say tiara. Ain't an engagement ring, is it, mate? Too early for that.
I'm sure whatever's got her.
From 130 yards.
That's not expensive. Know what they say, smaller the bag, higher the price.
I haven't got any work to do this.
I'm allowed to give myself time off now. It's like I'm allowed to give members of my staff time off to go Christmas shopping, even in the middle of the winter crisis, and he should be up to his eyeballs. Or their eyeballs. Anyway.
Going with the 9-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. And this one's for birdie. Solid putt. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. Okay, and the 10th hole. And I'm pretty sure she's going to be pleased with that. And about 170 yards to the pin.
I've given up my flats to live here. Hell were you even thinking?
Better have their share of bad luck. It's someone else's turn this year.
And here's an 8-iron.
More shopping?
Oh, sorry, Lexi's list is as long as my arm. Please let me know what wrong turn I'm taking in life at 75 Christmas presents.
And about 4 feet from the cup.
Of course I do. Like I said, I'm golden boy now. I'm not letting these standards slip.
For the birdie. And they'll stick to 9th place in the leaderboard after that hole. And next up, we have a par 5 hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good.
You're adhering to the intellectual property laws. You know to do the deal.
My daughter's only going to be a boss.
Yeah, she's just like it. Making use of the tools available to her.
You've got a tool bit, right?
Well, he's looking forward to it. What is it they say?
Regulate. Right back in on that. Right back in.
Here he is, Mummy's little star. Got my polar bear.
Yeah. Why is he so ready to down?
Wow.
I thought you really liked an old pole. If you slip her a bone or something,
Well, Sharon was up, but she's disappeared now. Thank you for a long time. Right, I've invited everyone I can think of, so that should be a good turnout. It's not you, Faith, eh?
no, I'm just, nothing. I saw some of the mums at the school, you know, and I was picking up on it.
Who? Wednesday?
No, they just can't make it. You know, there's short notice and that. And I just can't find me bird polar bear.
Well, whoever does end up coming, you've already done all the prayers. Lovely when it comes. Right, let's get
And I think she'll like that. And this for the birdie.
I've had 3 people ask me when you get this grotto going.
Yeah, one community outreach project at a time, right?
And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And now setting up on the par 3.
GBH forced imprisonment. Possession with intent. You ain't gonna go to the police, Jack, so let's stop pretending, shall we? Now, if you keep strong, we owe you a favour. Now that's got to be money sort of tin in the back of that five.
Going with the 5 wood here.
You say if this was Denise we were talking about. Well, come on, Angel.
This is looking like 17 feet from here.
Sharon having an affair. Lisa saying that she was involved with Mel's death. She was hit by a truck. It's on CCTV. What are you saying?
Ooh, and just inches away.
She was there, Jack.
And about 4 feet from the cup.
What she said. I mean, she wasn't exactly shy about it.
Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And after that, went 7 under par for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Did you know that Mel was blackmailing Sharon? And her buyer of dinner in Portugal.
Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 210 to the pin from here.
It's already made this conversation 10 times more. I listen to him sometimes. I find his voice comforting.
And I think she'll be probably pleased with that shot. From here, 38 feet to the cup.
I just want to shut my eyes.
And this for the par. And a good putt. Okay, and staying right there in 9th place after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here.
Been out of control. Well, it turns out they're pretty slippy in real life too.
He slipped on a banana skin.
Yeah, went head over heels right outside the minute mark. Don't tell him I told you. It was pretty funny. Now, listen, why don't you two guys go and put a film on? You'll be in once you sort yourself out. Hey, I know Larry I can't. I don't think you'll see the face on.
His shot may be a bit long, folks. And I think that one will play on the green. And this putt is for birdie.
Some ice on that. Look, Jack, I'm not kidding myself. Although the last thing I want is Ricky and Andy getting worried here or something like that. You need to be careful.
Ooh.
This is what your old man does.
This one looks about 4 feet.
Yeah, well, it won't be here next time I come. You're running in.
And the par putt drops.
You think my dad's so dangerous?
And nothing changes for them after that hole. Still in 9th place. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
Straight off, you owe me a favour. Back into my house.
And this shot's looking promising. And a $1.90 out here.
Whack 3 wise men in the mix shows that I've got maturity.
3 wise men round here, you'll be lucky. Listen, you've done so much in less than 24 hours. Never going to be plain sailing.
Yeah. She's got a smile on her wise face.
What about Linda? She's not averse to being centre of attention.
So if you two kids,
You did just ask me to come in to be your third private friend, didn't you?
Yeah. Tina told me that you spent the day with Linda. With a booze.
Two glasses of wine.
I think that's the 4 iron. And not the best approach shot we've seen today. Bit too much club on that.
Some incidents recently, Linda. She's on a driving van that starts.
Should have said.
Some of the mums at home school and their kids be around.
Oh, nicely done from the rough. And after that one, 8 under is the score. And she's also currently tied for 8th place on the leaderboard. Going with the 9 iron here. And she's made a good shot there. And this putt is for birdie.
What is worth? I reckon you got this all wrong. Sharon wouldn't do this to you.
Ooh, and that was very close. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And her round is consisting of several birdies so far today. And let's see what the 17th has in store.
Square fingered Jack. It's agreed to stay quiet. It's got some brains. Now I know you're angry, but what the hell just happened? It's just because you got yourself all sorted out. Don't you get a right to tell me if I hadn't been there to stop you. You have got to be joking me. We have been here before. This time we had water. And this time,
Oh, blimey.
we can humiliate her, we can make her behave, but all of our bought. And then what then, hey? What am I supposed to do then? Ruin all of it.
Well, I can't imagine she's going to be happy with that.
I'm gonna kill both of them. This ain't like... What? Her and some scumbag have been taking me for a mug, and I'm not gonna let him get away with it. That sounds exactly like me. Ben! 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 No! No! You are not doing this! Ben, listen. Now, I either killed someone, or I climb inside that hole. Now, do you want to make that choice? Because I'm fine with both. Sharon is in every hole, ain't she?
And this putt could save par. And a nice putt. And no change for them on the leaderboard after that one, still 8th place. And as we tee off here on the final hole, she finds herself 7 strokes off the lead. Really interested to see what plays out here. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. From here, about 195 yards to the pin. going with the 4-iron here. This is not looking good. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. And let's see how this lie gets dealt with. Very nicely done out of the sand. That's going to make getting par a whole lot easier. And that one will drop.
So, I guess living with your ex-husband and his new bit of fluff isn't going to plan?
No, it's absolutely fine. I mean it. I'm happy for her.
So what happened?
Hello.
I went over there and we may have had a few words. So that's why you've got a face like a flat turf and...
How you doing?
Oh, I don't know, actually. You've overreacted. If Janet is excited
Getting your missions
about
done.
the beauty pageant, who am I to stop?
Oh yeah.
Have mothers for a start. Listen, you do what you think is right.
Hello and welcome, ladies
Oh,
and gentlemen.
good.
My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC Network. And as we start this
Yeah.
round up, our next golfer on the tee has definitely has a shot at the top of the leaderboard. So let's get down there and see what happens. Pretty sure she's going to like that shot. And hitting from
Yeah.
195
Oh yeah.
yards
You got round
out.
it all right then. All right. Good. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think she'll like that.
How many
From
stars
18
on each
feet.
one now then? Oh good.
That's emotional blackmail.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
buy it amongst it, not on the outside looking in.
Yeah, well, for the record, Johnny's my favourite.
It's out.
And after the first hole, starting the round at 1 under par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store.
Mm.
Oh, people really are no fun.
Billy. The pageant, it's off. No, Billy, that's my final word, okay? It's not. But if that's...
And I think she'll be liking that shot. About 100 yards to the pin from here.
Yeah, I've had my sister here today, so I ain't been on at all. Like. Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Everyone here has different needs. Some work different life.
Yeah.
And I think she will be liking that one. And this for the birdie.
Yeah.
The night before Christmas, all through the North Pole, a creature will stir, keep it following.
And a decent little putt there.
But it wasn't just the moles that were notable.
And sitting at 2 under for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store.
What? The address. Well, you got to look on your map, and then make sure you know which way the arrow's going. Which way the arrow's going. So it points which it tells you which way arrow it's going. So make sure you know where you are, and then where it's going. It only says it on that where it says on the map. You want to see where it's pointing on the map. Make sure you click on that one and keep it. Otherwise, you go on to another one. You go in a different place.
Watching your farewell video now. Grieving, I would call it.
And this is a 4-iron.
If you wanted Jim to go away, you all people would have told her.
Well, she'll probably be pleased with that one. 16 feet away.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof.
And that one will go for birdie. And currently sitting at 3 under
Hey.
for the day after that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And setting up for the par 5 hole.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll find some fairway here.
Yeah. 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 That's it. Yeah. That's it.
And I think she'll be pleased with that one.
Yeah. We can drop it in a post box halfway there or something like that. If you want to, like. Yeah.
I think this might be a bit long. And she's on the green. This putt's for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And she's moving up on the leaderboard after that one. And here we are on the 5th.
Nah. No.
It's looking like it's heading into the fairway.
Yeah.
And about 205 yards to the pin.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to scan and there'll be a little worm thing.
And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2.
Yeah.
This one's looking like around 16 feet or so. And just missing.
What the
And this
mission?
for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt.
Yeah, just make sure you've only got the one. You're
Third
showing the mission you
place
want to go on.
the leaderboard.
Make sure it's highlighted, and then put a marker on the map so you know where it is. And just follow your marker rather than what the other thing's telling you.
And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And it sounded powerful off the club face. This is going for days. From here, 190 yards to the pin.
Yeah, somebody wanted
And going
something.
with the 6 iron.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay with it. As quick as you can. Thank you.
And not the best approach shot. Not enough club on that one, I think.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, listen to me. There's an ambulance. Can you remember
And with this, hopefully, they can save par.
But it might have been a fix. Has anything like this happened before? Come on now, listen to me. It's just a shock and this is normal. This is absolutely normal.
So close.
You're in progress, Hoover.
And this one's for the bogey. Now let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. Going with the 4 iron here.
Oh, God.
And that's no good. She's gotten wet here. From 18 feet away.
Where are you? How is she? Sorry. Yeah, okay. We're on our way now. Someone told me they were trying to get hold of you. Liv, she's having another seizure.
How's it still going?
Ooh, that looked good.
Yeah, I'm actually predicting mostly
And this putt for double bogey. Okay, and after that hole, moving down in the standings and into 5th. And next on the plate is the 8th hole.
Big mistake. Never drinking again. A bottle up. So what's the toast?
Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. Okay, and about 145 yards left.
Do you mind nurturing teeth?
Not really, no. But he's scrubbed up and he's trying, I guess. Could be less, I suppose.
Oi, Pete's practically a zombie to you. Any help?
Here's a 9 iron
Downtrodden farmer's life.
and heading for the green.
Because we're just dating, actually. And I don't do much.
And about 13 feet away here.
About us getting serious, you know, chatting at work. It's just he's got all these expectations all of a sudden. Like the jewellery, planning a cozy Christmas dinner together.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Quick.
Then let's do this then.
Oh my god. Oh, Tracy, you idiot. No.
And that'll drop for birdie. And staying right there in 5th place after that hole. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes.
Okay, guys, scene 35 from the top, please.
Colin.
And I imagine she will be pleased with that shot. And about 115 yards to the pin.
She's shaken up and she's bashful. No, they're maybe to neurology and then I'll let us know when we can go in. Wendy, of all people. She was down by the stream. She tried to call you.
What's she doing down there?
She has something for you. She found this.
And she can't be too displeased with that one. And this one's for birdie. And that one's right in the cup. And 3 under for the day after that one. And she's currently tied for 4th place
Square.
on the day. And teeing off on this par 4.
Oh, so we're moving and miss hold square down. Quick tap is putting it down. It says it on it anyway on the map.
Oh well, this is an insanely powerful drive off the tee here, folks. And from 155 yards out.
Big boobs. Blessed. Maintaining incontinence, though.
You have to hold it down. Hold the button down while you're pulling it with a stick. Yeah.
And going with the 9 iron. And she's on the green. And 11 feet to go here. For the bird.
Is it a square to draw it? Or
And after
triangle?
that
Or
one,
triangle?
4 under is the score for the day.
It must be square. Square and then hold and push your stick.
And next up is the par 5.
And then push your stick while you're holding it. And then tap it down to mark it. And it'll hold it there.
And this will go far.
Where's the dog?
Yeah.
Hey? The dog with you?
No, I don't care.
Please, just a minute. Come here.
Not here.
Is he here?
Yeah, it's under the. He went under the blanket. Right.
I'm on the phone. I can see it moving.
Yeah. All right.
Here at Tombola, we're proud to announce that we won Bingo Operator of the Year for the 4th year running. Come join the award-winning fun at Tombola.
In the Furniture Village early bird sale, the stylish Optimus bed frame is just $6.95. Starts in-store Boxing Day or shop online now.
And tapping in for par. And after that one, staying pretty steady in 4th place. And now we find ourselves on the 12th.
Wednesday the 8th of January on ITV.
Here's to the kids. Oh, here's to fun. I can't get supposed to think of that.
I admitted her for the night. Best to be on the safe side with that injury. Once her bloods come back, we'll have a better picture about the situation. It's looking more.
And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt.
I'll pop back when she's awake.
Yeah. What about it?
This putt's
Where are
about
ya?
a 2-footer.
You can stop that right now.
Stress is a dream when they told us that last night. What if she ended up in the water? No one there, I wasn't there.
And currently sitting at 4 under for
Right,
the
you got to
day.
go
And
down
that translates into a
to the
4th
river.
place ranking for her
Go-
on the leaderboard.
Go over to the satellite station, the observatory across the water, and then run past the little men with your load on, and then as soon as you're past out of their area, cross over the river so you're not going into the BTs.
All right, and let's see what happens on the 13th hole here.
One final kiss from this perfect link.
So go towards the satellite station, but don't go right when you get up that big hill because the BTs are on your right hand side.
I'll get it next time.
Or go down to the river, turn left, and go up the cliffs behind the observatory. The other way, the other way round. So when you go up the ladders, get up the top of the hill and move to the left hand side of the river valley and walk along the cliff so that you're going towards the observatory and not going to the right, because the right is where the BTs are. So do that observatory in reverse. Yeah, but you'll be behind the observatory. They're not behind it. They're to the right of it.
And she's got to like that shot.
So just hug
and
the
about 200
hug the edge of the
yards to the
river
pin.
valley. You've got to hug the edge of that river valley up the top. You don't go through any BTs on the way there. It's actually when you're in front of the observatory, that's the BT area, but you're not going to that. You're going to hug the river. You're going to go up the big hill where the ladders are. When you're at the top of the hill, you hug the river valley on the left hand side and go round behind the observatory. You've got to cross over that river and go up the right hand side of the waterfall, basically. Well, either that or go towards the observatory, up the hill, pull yourself up the ropes and ladders. Go down to the observatory, turn left before you cross the river, and just run as fast as you can till you get past the little blokes. And then once you're out of their area, it can't be confused. You've done it 3 or 4 times. You know where the observatory is, don't you? Right. You can make a dotted line, go across to there. When you get to the river, don't go across the river. Turn left. Run through the little blokes area, the yellow markers. Once you get through the second yellow marker, and they stop chasing you, go up the hill to your left until you reach West Knot, so that you're out of the BT area. Just walk across the slope of the hill, You've done it about 3 times now.
I think that's the 4 iron. And this
Yeah.
is heading towards the sand.
Yeah, so
and some unfortunate
if you go
luck
towards
there on that approach shot.
the
I wouldn't
observatory,
doubt the wind is the reason
you
behind
don't have
that.
to cross any rivers. You just got to get over the big hill where the first one you go up, and not go right towards the BTs, because there's another BT area. The observatory, yeah. It's the most northern one on the map over the river. It's the one above the orange area. No, it ain't. It's
Just like that
whatever they
beauty of a
call it. It's
shot
got an
of the sand is
observatory on
putting
top of
par
it.
well within
So,
reach.
It's got the ball on the stick, basically. You haven't got to get to that place. You just got to.
That was very close.
Once it's in sight.
And this one for bogey.
You've got to deliver there then. Oh, that's it then. It's easy run. That's an easy run. That is. Just don't go down to the lake on the right hand side, because that's BT area.
And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And after that,
I thought you was going to the wind
in
farm.
4th place.
No, right. You're not going to West. Right. You're going to the way station, then you're going to West, yeah?
And setting up now on the 14th
Is that
hole.
what you're saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. And then from there you run along the river, the other side of the river, so that you run through the little blokes, as fast as you can.
Yeah, this is looking fairway bound.
Well, it's on the map. It flashes, doesn't it? Which with the arrow where you're going.
And about 100 yards to the
And
pin
if you've
from
got
here.
two deliveries, it won't stay on one. It'll just keep on showing you both. So you've got to make a dotted line to the one you're going to first.
This one's looking pretty good. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say.
Right. Yeah, that's the observatory one up
And
on
that
the
one
hill.
goes for birdie.
Right. You've got to go from where you are
And
up
after that one,
up the
staying
cliffs,
right there in fourth
pulling
place.
yourself up on the rope and the ladders. Go over there and down to that place, and you're safe all the way. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
setting up now on the 15th tee.
You've got a ladder to walk over the water at the end. And then if you're going to West Knot, you just got to run through that, what's the name area?
I think she'll be liking that one. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. I think this might be a bit long.
Yeah. Observatory, yeah.
And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Too much club. And now we're gonna take a look at the leaderboard. And I'm seeing quite a few birdies on the scorecard today for her. And
Yeah.
setting up on the 16th tee.
Yeah. So you know you can get through the BT areas quite easy, and you know you can get past those little blokes. They've learnt they can get knocked out with suitcases, so they don't carry them anymore. So that's why you got to outrun them.
Going with the 8-iron. This is going towards the green here. And she's on the green. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop. And staying steady in 4th place after that hole. And number 17. And she has made a good shot there.
it over Christmas.
Slash advice for support information. Next is Thursday evening. We're off to Lake Garda on Gino's Italian Express after the break.
Christmas starts here. You have what you got.
And I think she'll like that one. And this putt is for birdie.
Are you ready to go? Why are you breaking everything? You destroy everything you touch.
Only my children is in the ground.
I guess you can't tell.
Not till we know the days.
Emmerdale, Christmas Day at 7 on ITV.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And for the par. Ooh, I thought that was gonna go.
Golf.
This putt's about 3 feet away. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And moving on to the 18th hole.
And enjoy the Amazon Echo Show 5 for just $49.99. Plus, enjoy our lowest price on this Fitbit Versa Lite for $99.99. And get a free Bluetooth Mini with Fitbit.
Bah.
Enjoy same-day home delivery 7 days a week. Log us to go. Our Morrisons, our fresh home
Okay, and from 180 yards out.
100% British. Christmas, Morrisons makes it.
She's so exciting. Georgia Woodman has the most fantastically shiny hair, but my God, she's
Yeah.
an annoying personality vacuum. Do you think that's from my husband? I give my spleen for Claudia Woodman's hair. Gemma, that's
Yeah.
problematic. If Claudia Woodman needs to step into her, there's no way.
Looks like this is going a bit long.
Say that. I do. It's this. Here we go. Head and shoulders supreme.
And as it turns out, that's safely on the green.
Love.
And this next putt is for a final round score of 67.
Early bird sale. This sweet, easy pocket sprung bed is just $7.95. Starts instant Boxing Day or shop online now.
Yeah.
Ooh, just missing here. I don't think that was intended. I think that's just bad luck. Oh. And this next putt for a 69 on the final round. And that one will drop for the bogey.
Yeah. Right. Oh, Australia.